Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is ManTheMaker, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the role-playing. We return once again to the aging Duke Aldo the Wise. He's getting up there. He's 51 these days. Got a little bit of a gray goatee going on. Been happily married for his whole life. Popping out quite a bit of children as well. One of whom is our second choice for heir, the first being his sister, just because really her ambitious trait is quite appealing to me. And you know, I'm still debating a little bit in my mind about how to go about choosing a successor. Like how, I feel like the one thing that would decide what to do is proud. If he is proud, if my current ruler is a proud man, he will want his own children to become a ruler. That makes sense. He is pride. He will be proud in his children. He demands. He would demand that that his own line, his own actual children, become the future ruler. So I'm going to be using that as a restriction. We are, however, humble, so this is definitely not the case for us. And this is really kind of the only restriction that that I can think of. The one other one is if we just don't like the other person. If we don't like them, then we probably wouldn't vote for them to be our ruler. Luckily, we do like them, and so we can not worry about that. Next thing to do. So our sons, you are married. Is she sickly? That's unfortunate, because I believe I married you to a genius. But your brother is also married. I don't recall doing that either. Also to a genius? Nope, she's frail. Why did I marry you to Count Latika? Sorry, to Countess Latika. Why indeed? He's got a strong claim on the County of Salerno, does he? Who owns the County of Salerno? My liege. Okay, well, not going to be doing that anytime soon. Right. So, my sons are apparently all married. My daughters, you are married. You are not, are you, Bohema? No, you are not. We now have heirs. I'm going to be looking to get some good blood into the family. Perhaps someone with a claim can be inherited by a successor, and you are strong. Oh yeah. We're gonna, this makes a whole lot of sense. A whole lot of sense. My God, of course. Yeah, you're in, man. You are in. We will get some good genetics going in, and your kids, Bohema's kids, will have a claim on the Kingdom of Denmark. A weak claim, but a claim nonetheless. So we will see. We will send that off, and we will unpause and see how it goes. Yes, wonderful. We have brought Harold Torgleson into our realm. We often find ourselves marrying these Scandinavians. I feel like we've married a few princes of Denmark and at least one of Norway as well. I remember having an alliance at least with each of them. So I think this is the second prince of Denmark. So I feel like a thing going on here, and I might kind of continue to run with that. We'll be looking to our far northern neighbors. They've got good stock. These northerners, and we bring them down to these soft southern climates, and you know, hopefully his kids will pick up that hardiness that you get when you live in the frozen wastelands of Northern Europe. I live in the frozen wastelands of Northern Europe. I live right about here. We can zoom in. I live in Hamburg, and it's been first day of spring was today. First day that it's been really quite warm, which is been a treat. But that's enough rambling. I will accept that and let the game continue. I don't know. I wonder if you guys. So I did a bit of carousing myself last night, and I can feel the mild effects of it today. I'm not like hugely hungover, but I can feel it. You know, I know I went out. I know I had a night. I'll say it that way. And I always found like that makes me a little bit loosey-goosey. You know, it kind of gives me this relaxed goofiness, which I can feel now. I wonder if you guys can tell a difference from, I think 2 episodes ago was the first, episode 22 would be the first episode with me in such a state. And yeah, I also think I'm a little bit looser in the mind as well, my memory not being quite as sharp as it might otherwise be. But I have inherited the county of Malta from Count Arsenios of Malta. Well, isn't that wonderful? His heir was previously my liege, but this has now passed to me. And as we have 6 out of 6 domain size, we will actually be getting to keep it. It's not great, but I mean, I think I'm going to build a new holding here. I've got the money. What we could use, another barony? I guess the question is do we want troops or do we want money? And Duke Aldo, the Wise, being focused on rulership, being all about that state stewardship, no traits really pushing us in any direction for this. I think it's going to be, we're gonna pop down another city, which we cannot do. You need 1 of each holding, do you? Well, let's build a temple then. We've got the money. Oh, dang, you know what? Can I cancel that? No. That's too bad. I actually wanted to improve my hospital with a medical academy. Perhaps a pharmacological laboratory, an observatory. No, I think we're going to go for the medical academy. I mean, it gives us this disease resistance, which we are all about, you know. If you guys recall, I haven't talked about it long, but, you know, Matilda, our mother, the lunatic badass that she was, died from slow fever, I think it was, and our coward Duke Aldo never forgot that and has always been the most afraid of disease than anything else. So he continues to work against it. It's going to be nice to also just get those flat bonus to our research. Almost, well, not quite doubling it, but 50%. Nice, a bit more than 50% bonus. 60% bonus to military advances, a little bit less to the cultural and economic, but you know, it adds up. And we can actually invest in some infrastructure here. Castle infrastructure gives us that castle town, which I'm always all about, giving a bonus to castle tax. Improved keeps gives you those improved walls, which you might even just need. We can actually upgrade our keep already. Castle town is holding us back. I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna go for that castle town. I think it's almost always the first one I go for. Almost always. This gives us more hospital stuff and faster build time and cheaper build. Pretty good to go for. But I think in this situation, castle infrastructure will be the way to go. It's not actually improving on its own, so I tend to try and avoid boosting those, as might as well just let it gain points from being spread. Yeah, castle infrastructure. not immediately apparently unlocking that. Ah, we have spent all of our money. Very good. Count Asinios of Malta, who just died apparently, so don't need to worry about him trying to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Sicily. One child likes focus. Hugolina. You are my daughter. You're my granddaughter. Hello. Not here. No. Just go to thrift. That's fine by me. Fine by me. Excuse me, I'm drinking some water here. We have an available commander slot. And no one of particular note. You know what that means, folks. You know what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, let's load up my favorite filter. Men who will join my court and take a look at the military commanders out there. Flanker is nice. We're gonna pull you in. You a lady? No, just pretty. I see. Oh, yeah, you are pretty. Hey, look at that. Let's see. At this point, what I really would like, direct leader, always good, just to have one of them around. That 20% bonus in the center. Siege leader. That's my man right there. That's my man. Get in here, siege leader. Love him. Actually, I'm even just gonna. Oops. I'm just gonna look for more. Everyone joins. Great. Any more siege leaders present? Not on top. Not deep enough for me to actually consider looking. There might be one scattered down. Kinslayer, yeah. Might be one buried under here somewhere else. Whoa, we got ourselves another revolt. Bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. Place is being usurped. King of Croatia. Not something I'm going to concern myself with. Wait a second. Oh, did the Holy Roman Empire just... take this from the Byzantines? I'm going to say yes. Croatia? Let's take a look here. Yeah, conquerors claim it. Done. Holy Roman Empire crashing in on the Byzantine Empire. I missed that. I didn't even realize that we were at war with them. Yeah. Okay, nothing to concern us with down there. A bunch of stuff. We've got people in our court. Don't need to care so much about any of that. Let's set up these commanders, right? I want him there. Torf, you're going to get kicked out. We've got a good direct leader, so let's work. Actually, we have a good flanker too. You're 29, and you're 61. I think I'm actually going to kick you out. I might make you my, let's drop Grim in there. And you, my friend, have just been removed and replaced. Somebody who likes me and is really going to improve some of my commanders. And I think I'm happy with who I've got in. I want him there. Just so I don't have to switch him out as much. If he gets up higher, he can just lead one of the flanks and I can just leave him there always. It would be nice. I'd probably rather would have a second flanker. But I think this only comes into play if they win their flank. So probably better to have an organizer. Did I find an organizer in those top? Trickster, flanker, direct leader. You are an organizer. Not bad. I think it'll lead the center to get that bonus. Yeah, are you young at all? You are. Great. Why don't you come to court? And I might, wait. I might kick out Torfir and put in that organizer. Great. I like how this is stacked. Not the highest of martial skills, right? But with the really high martial, with Torgils over here. Torgils Jensen. Where are you from, my friend? You are Danish. I love them. I love the Danes. My God, they're so good. Lots of things happening here. Medical Academy. The Duchy of Neapolis. Wonderful. Peace offer for things that I don't care about. Council support. Council support. What's happening? Can we have factions? You want to overthrow Despot Isakios. And you want to increase council power. Well, I'm not going to join you, Eustacia. It's neither you nor you. You're also... Okay, you're just all about it. Council's not discontent, so we can't actually join this faction. No. I'm not. I'm not going to do that. However, we will take this opportunity to take a look. Can we shift this? We've got one supporter, nobody against it. I swear. Let's freaking review this. Okay, some courtier has gone to Orthodox faith. That's fine with me. Do we have disease? Oh my goodness. Camp fever. Not quite what killed my mother, but close. We did finish that, where are you? Medical Academy. That's great. Another 3% disease resistance. We have 46% disease resistance, major depopulation protection. That is lovely. That is really, really lovely. I'm not going to do any of these things. The economic technology points are pretty nice. We're not going to shut the gate yet. We'll wait until it actually comes to our land. And I'm going to spend our money on the hospital. God. Something that actually increases disease resistance, though. The pharmacology laboratory. Pharmacological laboratory, I believe I should say. Or the chapel. One or the other. I mean, the translation house is nice. That economic technology points is great. But it's not really in line. Like, we are just afraid of disease, so I'm not going to worry about that. What I could do is build sick houses in my neighboring counties. Which, does any of you have prosperity yet? Oops, you do. And Malta? No. So why don't you go ahead and build that sick house? Sounds good. A little bit of shrewd management there, while also making my land just safe from disease. We are terrified of it. We hate it. But we're also kind. We're also kind. During the last few days, my daughter Judith has been clutching at her stomach and made frequent visits to the privy. I have now been informed that she is suffering from dysentery. Well, of course we're going to call the court physician. And... she died. Oh, that's unfortunate. Losing my alliance with the king, who did win against taking over Jerusalem. There you go, man. It looks like you're about to lose something else here. It's so hard to take this over because the Muslims, just being in proximity, when you're up in northern or western Europe, they can just take over your lands, win a couple battles against stragglers, and then get 100 war score. It's really actually quite easy for them to do that. And you know, it can be a real pain in the butt to hold on to this. I mean, I've been able, like, we get there, we start winning battles, it's even, but they have too much of a lead by the time that starts happening. And, well, you know what happens. You lose that fight, and I digress. We're going to zoom back in here. Keep a watch on this epidemic. My poor daughter died. Do I have any more daughters? You're already married. Yeah. I don't. My sister, you're married. You're married still? Yeah. No one I can resecure that alliance with. That's too bad. Duke Richard of Normandy has usurped the county of something. Why do I care about that? The peasants have risen up in Barrion. But why? Oh, okay. Close the gates. Shut them. Number 1. Number 2. Let's raise everybody up. I guess I need the boats from here. Oops. Go back to realm map mode. And say, hey, you get on the boat. Come there. Let's go put down this rebellion. So many times I've forgotten to disband fleets in this game. And they are expensive, so let's not make that same mistake. Oh, we will on pause. Actually, I wanted to see something up here. Why are you telling me about this guy? He's not a special interest. I don't know. No, won't worry about it. I'll just gather up my soldiers, put down the rebellion, or have someone put down the rebellion. The son, your court physician, informs you that Theodosios of Bisharin is suffering from the current epidemic. Sorry, man. Throw him out. We don't tolerate that. We are kind, but I think our kindness. Oh dear. No leader. Okay. Oh. My liege is putting down the rebellion for me. You would like to appoint me as Chancellor. That's much more fitting than being freaking sorry, the spy master. Jeez, I mean, we're still not very good, but we shouldn't get beat up unless you send me to fabricate claims somewhere. Which, no, we are shy. Do you have any idea how much talking to people that this would do? No. I would do it. I would like to do it, but not going to do it. Legion's Council is discontent. We can take a look at factions. Increase council power. Don't want to do that. Now, seniority succession is interesting, because if we can somehow get someone of our dynasty there, we can then gain control of it that way. But nothing I'm seeing here really appeals to me. I don't think we're in the situation to do any kind of moves like that. We will just sit on the side. Yeah, he still needs a chancellor. Oh, Despot Raphael of Sicily. Sorry, what? Despot Raphael of Sicily. Oh, is it because... I mean, I don't know who that is. Raphael. My liege. Oh, the King of Sicily. Oh, okay. You've improved it with my... Oh, that's right. I had sent you down here, right? No. No, you're just doing statecraft. Okay. Well, you just continue doing that. I had sent someone down here, but then this guy died, and I now own this land. So betrothed can marry. Who are you? Yeah, sure. Great. She's a northerner, Anglo-Saxon. Good enough for me. Needs council's discontent. We are still pinned up here. You've got a level 1 hospital, no sick house. They are expensive, but we do have a vendetta. Even the one thing that this guy can muster anything is he is so afraid of disease in particular that he does it. He will spend that money on taking it down. He will fight the disease from behind his shut gates with the most advanced hospital in the world, presumably. But he will fight it. All right. Bishop Sewell, no longer court chaplain. Okay. Oh, this was also finished. What happened to Mr. Sewell? Has he died? No one we need. No one that important. Can we get someone who's not giving me money to give me money? Tancred? Orderic? Yeah, okay, let's get all the bishops up top. Tancred, you are bad. Orderic, you are not bad. And not very close to giving me money. Herman, also bad. Radolf, not very close. 52 to 40. I forget exactly how much of a bonus this gives you, but that is the closest one. Tancred. Court chaplain is just plus 10. Oh no. Fulfilled ambition. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take that extra money. Absolutely. So one thing to consider, I mean, Italy now, sandwiched between the Holy Roman Empire and the Byzantine Empire. Byzantine seems pretty weak. We are constantly racked by revolts. Seriously, I don't think there has been peace in this realm for more than a month or two. Since I joined it, it's just this constant cavalcade of usurpers, claimants. Right? Romanos was the last one. Okay, so the kid's actually held on. The kid has held on. That's interesting. Betrothed the Princess of Italy. Okay. You'll have an alliance with Italy. Potentially against the Holy Roman Empire. Isn't that... that's good. The Holy Roman Empire is pretty scary, I think. I think you've got a lot of troops. Possibly the most. But we will figure that out next time, I think. I'm going to draw this episode to a close. We will decide on this decision. Whatever it may be, I will not say it. Maybe you cannot read. I'm going to assume that you can. I have faith in you guys. I have faith that your learning skill is of a respectable level. So, you know what's coming with that. And I'm going to poke around the world, I think, at the beginning of next episode as well. My name is ManTheMaker. And I hope you all, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day. Take care.